So this is Grayson Main Marina, main boat ramp. There is a $5 launch fee, and that's really the reason I came here. A lot of folks like to use Bruin, because Bruin there is no launch fee there, and it puts you right in the middle part of the lake, and Bruin's actually a great place to fish. Problem with Bruin in the summer is there's a flat there that's 3 to 5 foot deep, and lots of people like to anchor there. So I don't typically go there in the summer because it's like a carnival. This is nice, and I'm going to fish. Do what? Is that your kayak? Yeah. You do YouTube? Or? Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Well, nice young man, Peyton. He said he would subscribe. If he subscribes to the channel, he'll be number 650. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, the reason I came here today is I figured, number one, it wouldn't be as crowded, and it's not bad at all. It's a beautiful day. I mean, it is 80-some degrees, overcast. It's not supposed to rain, but I've got my umbrella if it does. And the nice thing is I can fish, or if you want to come here, you can fish to the, if you come off the ramp to the left, and that's all no wake in there. And then it goes way back into a long cove. I forget the name of the cove. But for a kayaker, there's plenty of bank to fish through there, and not many people fish that way. They all tend to go to the right. So if you're coming here and you want to find a spot that may not be super crowded, this is Bart, my big ass red truck. If you go to the left, like I said, there's a whole bank over there you can fish, and then you've got a big long cove, comes all the way back around to the dam. I've never been able to fish the whole thing in one day, so hopefully we'll be able to get a lot of the bank covered today. So come on with me, let's see what we catch. Well, I've been pedaling for a little bit. I'm going to go up this bank a little bit, and then I'll work my way back toward the dam. It's nice to be on Grayson. I've been fishing different lakes here. Let's see, I went to Hammertown Lake, or that's Jackson City Reservoir in Ohio. Went to Vesuvius, went to East Lynn. I think that's the last three since vacation, and tell you, it's been tough. All three of them been tough. I know it's summertime, but I want to get back to some places I'm more familiar with, so I'll fish Grayson this weekend. May fish Yatesville next weekend, I'm not sure. I kind of decide, but I just want to get back to some more familiar waters where I've been kind of going out a little bit and just seeing what I can catch. I would like to catch a lot of fish today. Haven't caught a lot here recently. A few here and there, although Vesuvius was a pretty good day. So, but it's nice to be on Grayson. It's pretty. Water looks great. Not too crowded, so let's see what happens. One of the downsides to being out here is there are weeds, and I did not even see those. But that's why sometimes the pedal drive is not so much fun. Look at that. Good gracious. All right, let's keep fishing. Okay, between the wind and the boats and where I am, it becomes no wake down there. I'm just going to throw a kayak. This is a nice, it's a 8 to 10 foot deep bank. I can throw the ledge. It's just I can't fish very well out here with all the damn boat traffic, which I knew would be here, no big deal. So let's throw a kayak. Well, not much on the kayak, kind of lost a couple tails, but I tell you, with this kind of wind going on right now, I want to throw a little beetle spin. It's got a little spinner bait and a little blue gilly colored a jig on it, so let's just throw this for a little bit. All right, well, let's go to Wacky Worm. All right, I've got to cut across and go get a towel. I swear, even when I bring them, I forget them. I've got 2 towels in my front of my truck there for today. And guess where they still are? In the front of my truck. And I really would like to have a couple towels. So I'm straight across from the boat ramp, so I'm going to go straight over there, get my towels, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, towels are in the boat now. And saw a friend of mine. He was over there launching his boat, Josh. He's a pulmonologist. I'll call on him for work. But yeah, so he's over there with his family, and I see him. So I've gone down to a 2.5-inch kayak, and just to see if I can get anything to bite. It has been pretty barren so far. Well, there's the first fish of the day, a huge bass. But okay, I figure if I step down, I'd finally catch something. He's just a little feller. But he's something. That's on a little 2.5-inch kayak, so we're gonna let this guy go and fish down this bank with the kayak. And I have a 1/16 ounce jig head on, not an 1/8 of an ounce. Thought I'd go a little bit lighter. It's a little bit smaller profile. There's another one. That feels like a, yeah, that's what I was thinking, the green sunfish. Yeah, I threw close to the bank there, so kind of figured that might happen. But all right, couple little fish in the boat. Let him go. Catching something. I just tell you, after my last 3 trips, well, my last 2 trips anyway, any fish is good right now. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Well, that was a little bit bigger bass. Nothing huge, but a fish that bit a lure. So that's a good thing. Let me turn around here and come back on this bank. The wind's blowing me into the bank. I got a little dragonfly. I just said hello. That's pretty cool. I love these things. They're beautiful creatures. Supposedly that's someone I love that's passed on coming by to say hello. So whoever you are, hello. Is that not cool? Dad or B or Bob or whoever it might be, I've got to tie, well, so I'm going to tie this on here, so you can welcome to stay there if you'd like. Not going to bother me any. I guess they're comfortable with me. He's just hanging out, man. What's up, dude? Oh, that is cool. Just hanging with the homies here. How about that? I've never had one stay that long and through all this stuff. I mean, I'm obviously moving all around and he's not budging. Oh, there he goes. All right. I have no idea how long that was. That was pretty dang cool. All right, I have gone back to a 5-inch just to see if there's any difference. I lost that one smaller one on a 4-inch, so I thought I'd go back to the 5-inch, see if there's anything bigger around. And that whatever bit back there a minute ago took me up under a rock, and so far under the rock that I could not get out, and it broke off, so I had to retie. All right, let's keep fishing. Smart duck. He saw he was going to get cut off, so rather than have to fly, he just backed up and went around. You did. Hey, buddy. Don't have anything for you. No, got nothing for you, dude. Yep, I know. Sucks. Got fish on the jumps right here. Holy crap. Come on, guys. Come back. Ah. Oh, that was a hit. Oh, another hit. God, there's a fish right here on the jumps. Crap, crap, crap. Oh. That was wild. Darn it. I was just kind of sitting there. I was getting ready to take a little snack, and all of a sudden I saw this, well, all these minnows start jumping. And then there was fish chasing the minnows. How cool. I was hoping for that today. Oh, that's a nice one. Well, there you go. Just keep throwing the baits. And the minnows I'm seeing are not very big. I mean, this isn't a huge fish, but he's big enough. Well, I'd like an Eddie. Well, good deal. I'm not seeing very big minnows. This 2.5 is actually kind of matching the hatch. That's a nice little bass. All right. Good deal. That might be a 12-incher. Well, if you'd hold still, dude. Yeah, he hit that pretty good. Like I said, what I'm seeing aren't real big, so this little 2.5 inch is just about the right size. Let's measure him real quick. He's probably about 12. Alrighty. Let's see here. He is 12 inches. Well, he would, in a kayak tournament, he would count. So there you go. A kayak keeper. On that little 2.5 inch ultralight. Thank you, buddy. Not a big boy, but I'll take it. We'll let him go back, and so I'm hoping later on tonight I'll find some in the jumps. I've already seen one group come up, so that's good news, and what I'm seeing are about this 2.5 inch size. All right, let's just keep fishing down this bank. There's some came up down there, and of course I hooked the side of my freaking garment. I'm gonna catch a hybrid tonight or two, I hope. They're right out there. Oh, shoot, that was a hit.
Got your dinner?
Not yet. Oh, a little school of bass right there. There's about 5 of them. Came darting out after this. Those like little spots. All right, buddy. Yeah, that's a little school of spots. Look how pretty that fish is. Look how, God, that lateral line. There's about 5 of them came darting off the bank there after that. There you go, buddy. Little spot. Cool. All right, let's keep fishing. Just a little fella. It would be a green sunfish again. But that's all right. Just a little guy. Oh, there you go. Again, that's why you have different rods ready to go. Let's do a wacky worm right here in this overhang. Oh shoot, well there's a fish. And you know what, I'm gonna put on one of these little gulp, because it I tell you, the minnows I'm seeing are not real big. That one's about worn out, so I'm gonna put on a little gulp here. So let's see what happens there. A little 2-inch white gulp. Okay, a green sunfish. He's a little bit bigger. Ow, ow, ow. Nothing huge, but a little bit bigger. There you go, buddy. Heard a fish run some minnows up there on the bank, and I threw right to it, and there he came. So I guess that's what he was doing. Oh lordy. All right, let's keep fishing. Oh, I was gonna throw a wacky worm here. This bank is 15 feet deep, so let's stop with the gulp for a minute. Let's swap out to a wacky worm. That's why I keep my rods ready. Easy to change out. Oh, there's a fish. That actually more like a bass. Yep, that's a bass. Oh, nice one. Good deal. Well, nice compared to what I've been catching. Let me put that away. There we go. Good job. Ah, Lord. That's probably another 12-incher. I'll take it. His looks good. This phrase look kind of loose. Alrighty. Nice. Whoa, dude. Alright. Quit. I'm gonna let you go, buddy. You may not quite be 12. He'll be close though. Cool. I might have to get my... I've got him hooked weird. It's a good hook set. He's not coming off, that's for sure. I want to hurt his gills. I mean, it's not hooked in his gills, but there we go. All right, let me see what we got here. Oh, Lord. I don't think he's going to be 12, probably about 11. Yeah. He's right at 11 and a quarter. 11 and a half, actually, so he's close. All right, well, I'll just keep on fishing. He's out of here. Good deal. Well, dad joke coming, as you can probably feel there, but if you've ever wondered if there are crocs in Kentucky, then there you are. There's a croc in Kentucky. Those are well worn. Well, there's a Kentucky croc. Let's throw it in the back of the kayak and we'll throw it away when we get done with the day here. That's when you know whatever you got's way too loud. I can hear it on Grayson Lake and you're up over the hill there. That's ridiculous. Ugh. One thing I will say, if there has been a fish, whether it be bass, bluegill, or green sunfish present, pretty much when that wacky worm hits the water, I can tell there's a fish there. They don't hesitate, which means I can work it pretty fast, because it's actually about 10 after 6, so I've still got an hour or two to fish, but I'm losing light now because of the change of the rotation of the earth, or I guess the pitch of the earth, whatever. Time of year, put that away. So, I don't have till 9 o'clock to fish anymore, which stinks, but part of living on the earth, I guess. Can't control it. Oh, shoot. I had fish on there. Oh, yeah. I did not know that. Looked up, my line was going one way and pointed the other way. I believe that's a fish. Yep. Oh, that's a good one. Nice one. Another good one. Well, good for me anyway. Nothing huge, but I'll be happy to have him. Another one close to 12. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty. Alright, big boy. Let's get you measured up and see. Oh, he's already come off. Yeah, he's not. Oh, he's been hooked several times. Or maybe where my hook was. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably about 11. He's not 12. But we will see. He is 11 and a quarter. All right. These are all keeper fish for me. If I were keeping fish, I just didn't bring anything to put them in. These are the size they want out of here. It's a healthy little fish, though. So we're going to let you go, buddy. Thank you. And I need to get a new worm. Cool. All right, let me get another worm out. Well, daggone. Got another one here. Ah, nice. I know none of these are huge, but after the last 3 trips I've had, to catch anything in more than one is awesome. This one's probably a 12-incher. All right, buddy. He hit that very subtly. I didn't even know I had a hit. I had literally just said nothing, turned off the camera, and then kind of noticed, wait a minute, my line's going weird here. And there he was. Nice healthy little fish here. Let's largemouth. Let's see how big he is. Oh, I got this on. Well, Lord, I've been talking like had something on. Didn't even have it on. All right. Well, let's turn off the overhead and see what we got here. Get your mouth closed there, big fella. 11 3/4. So another keeper if I wanted to keep them. I just didn't bring anything to keep with today. I don't have a live well like the boats do. It's a pretty fish. He's very healthy. That seemed like the kind you'd want to leave in there. All right, buddy, there you go. Cool. Like I said, I just turned off the camera and I noticed my line was coming right toward my boat, or the line was coming right toward the boat. Uh-oh. All right, well, let's keep it going here. Seems like they're pretty close to shore. The ones I've been catching anyway. Seems like they are fairly close to the shoreline. Big old blue heron down there. I'm sure it will squawk at me and take off here in a minute or two. And there he goes. I figured he'd gripe at me once he got out of the way. Yeah, they're funny birds. I believe I've got a fish on there. Yep. Come out of there, buddy. Nice. Got up against that tree back there. There you go, dude. All right. Well, none of these are anything worth writing home about, but man, I needed this in August. Whew, nice, nice, nice. All right, big fella. Yeah, that's definitely a keeper. And then Grayson now, it's a slot limit. Under 12 and over 15. He's definitely under 12. Ooh, I'm gonna have to come up through his gills and get that out of there. Gotta watch his gills here. Don't swallow. There we go. Good deal. Didn't even bleed. All right, big fella. He's probably about 10. Ah, heck, I may as well measure him. Measuring the other ones, I'm gonna guess about 10 and a half. Oh, Lord. He is 10 and a half. All right, big boy. See you later. Your lucky day. That would have been, I think that would have been a round out the limit of 5, I think, today. I really haven't kept complete count. But I'm still happy to catch anything in August. So, and like I said, my last 3 trips have been rough. Well, Vesuvius was a good day. Now that'll be my next video to work on. But oh, the other ones have been rough. So I am glad to catch some fish. All right, let's keep fishing. Oh, there's a fish right there. I'm telling you, man, when they hit, it is almost instantaneous. He's not that. I don't think he's even a 12-incher. I mean, they hit that thing and just go. Holy crap. Got him hooked weird. All right, dude. Ah, stop. Well, he's feisty. All right. Man, he hit that and just took off. He's been beat up pretty bad. All right, buddy. Yeah, that's maybe a 10-incher. Again, one to keep, but I just not keeping any today. They need to get those size out of here. And I'm just not set up to do it. But man, that was instantaneous. It hit by that log and woof, off it went. Good deal. It's 7 o'clock and I need to switch out the battery up here. I'm gonna head across that way, and then I'm gonna start looking for fish in the jumps, and hopefully between now and 8 o'clock I'll get on a hybrid or two. That would be awesome. Well, something hit. I went over a bunch of marks back there and something just hit it. I basically turned my kayak around, and over there it went from like 20-30 feet all the way up to about 10 feet, and there were just a ton of marks down there. And I thought, you know what, we'll see if there's anything out there that'll bite. On a side note, I talked to the park rangers here, and I've always kind of wondered, because there is a launch fee at the main marina ramp, but if you do not have a trailer on your vehicle, you do not have to pay the launch fee. So if you're bringing kayaks, like my kayak is just in my truck bed, I don't have to pay a launch fee. It's $5. It goes to help the park itself, so if you want to donate basically $5, it's no big deal. If you're like me and you haul your kayak either on top of the car or in the truck bed, you don't have to worry about it. Hope that helps. Well, I am going to wrap this one up. It was a great day on Grayson. I didn't catch anything big, but I caught bass. I caught some green sunfish. I had some bites. It has been, this summer has been rough, especially July, and now I'm into August. So it was just nice to go to a lake and catch multiple fish. It is 7:45, so I'm going to try to look around, see if I can find anything in the jumps. I'll troll kind of in the middle part of the dam area and see if I can get anything to bite. But anyway, I just wanted to say it was great to be out. I want to say thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Thank you, Grayson.